Oh, that is us heading home. We've got about 17 hours of travelling. Flight to China, layover in China for a couple hours, and then flight to London. That's 17 hours total, and then once we get to London, I have to get another 4-hour train home to Scotland. So almost a full day of travelling, but yeah, it is what it is. Home time.
Back again, extreme places I didn't know. I broke everything new again, everything that I'd owned. I threw it out the windows, came along. Extreme waves I know will part the colors of my sea. Perfect color me.
That was close. I'm just through security and my flight's in about 30 minutes. Yeah, Chinese passport control is no joke. They take that shit seriously. But yeah, first flight done, on to the second leg. Hopefully just sleep for most of it.
There's always room in life for this.
Finally home. It is so cold. I forgot how cold this country is. Yeah, wow. But yeah, finally back. It's about 1 AM right now, UK time, and I left Vietnam like 24 hours ago, their time. So yeah, I've been travelling for over 30 hours, but we're back now, that's all that matters. It wasn't too bad, honestly. But yeah, oh my god, it is so cold, but so quiet. You can't hear anything. It's so nice. I've missed that. But yeah, I cannot wait to go to my bed. I'm shattered. Few minute walk, and then yeah, catch up in the morning. Get to the gym, get back into routine. Yeah, but my hands are getting cold holding this camera. And that is me for tonight. Yeah, I can't believe I'm home. But I'll discuss it all in the morning with you guys, don't worry. Explain everything, my decision, my reasoning, that sort of thing. But yeah, good night for just now. Good morning. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, we are home. We are home. Good morning. Feeling good, not too jet lagged. But yeah, back home in the UK, in Scotland to be precise. And yeah, wow. I actually feel really good. This feels right. I'm excited to get on with things and just take work to the next level, take the business to the next level. I won't be staying in this location to run stuff. I will be moving somewhere else. Where everything will be getting run, where it's currently getting run from, I will be moving in there, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, I feel like I'm not quite woken up yet, so before we go into the details and the whole why did I leave, what made me come to that decision, the whole mindset behind it, because I've thought about it loads. Obviously I've thought about it loads. It's a massive decision. I've written about it loads, and yeah, the decision is clear, and the goal is clear now, and the focus is clear. So yeah, but first I'm going to wake up, I'm going to get a little bit to eat, and then we're going to head to the gym, just slot straight back into routine, head to the gym, come back, and then we'll chat then. So yeah, it's going to be a cold walk to the gym. There's literally like It's frosty outside, frosty. But yeah, it's going to take getting used to this weather. But just wrap up and it'll be fine. So yeah, starts us back in Scotland. Yeah, let's get
it. Yeah, shit gon' get hard, keep your head strong. If I quit now, then I'm dead wrong. Fighting off this hunger for hours. Big step, a nigga don't get stepped on. The money might fade, but respect don't. Still gon' be me when success gone. I don't speak the language of cowards. I walk through the flame like I'm Teflon. I sucked up the pain and I kept going. Whole world know my name, bitch, my rep.
Oh, so back at the gym, feeling good. Honestly, I feel great. Like, I've got so much energy. Yeah, you wouldn't think I just traveled for 30 hours. But yeah, I feel good. Good sleep last night, feeling rested. And just, yeah, everything is so clear and I just feel so focused at the moment. So today, first day back, just cooking up some food, some eggs, bagel, some avocado. Looking forward to it. Yeah, just gonna whip this up now and then crack on for work for the day. Just the usual routine, you know?
Don't get hard, keep your head strong.
Just keep your head strong.
The money might fade, but respect
The
don't.
ultimate price is regret now.
Still gon' be me when success gone.
Still gon' be me.
Big step, a nigga don't get stepped on.
So
Wait on my tongue like grains of sand inside the hourglass. Mainly concerned back in the day with how long I would last. Make it.
that is so good, so good. But while I eat this, I think it'll be good to get into and chat about basically, yeah, coming home from Vietnam, where my mindset's at, where my head's at, what flipped the switch to really make me commit to leaving. So let's get into that. So very quickly, if you don't know, my name's Jacob. I moved to Vietnam about 2.5 months ago to teach English. However, I also run a business back home in the UK, which I continued to work on when I was in Vietnam. And it really started taking off in Vietnam. All my spare time I was spent working on the business. That's all I was doing. It's all I wanted to do. And I started like building this conflict within me, knowing that obviously I'm out here in Vietnam, but all I want to do is work on the business and be home and work on the business properly. So it felt like I was fighting against myself almost and being true to myself. So it got to the point I could still work on the business, but eventually got to the point where I was limited in what I could do, and this feeling of wanting to come home just built and built and built. And at first it was just like a little joke, like, oh, I wish I was home. But then it was like, no, I think I need to come home. And so yeah, it finally got to the point where it all boiled up, and I just committed. I pulled the trigger. I literally flew home yesterday, Sunday. My flight was at like Sunday at 2 a.m. So it was Saturday night I left Ho Chi Minh City, and I literally only booked my flight on Friday. Yeah, I booked my flight on Friday and then was away the day after. So yeah, and I'd made the decision early on in the weekend about Wednesday. I'd committed, I'd looked at flights, and then I booked the flight on Friday. And so yeah, and we're back. Now, yeah, I kind of want to preface this by saying that I didn't move home because I wasn't enjoying it, or I struggled to move country or move to a different country, or the environment or anything that. No, I actually thrived in it, I'd say. Never been more focused, and yeah, I really enjoyed living in Vietnam. It was great, it really was. But it just so happened that being away made me realize what I want to do, and teaching English and being in Vietnam wasn't it. I mean, if I was in Vietnam and I could run the business full time the way I can run it back home, it would be fine. I'd have stayed in Vietnam. But it's the fact that I couldn't, and it was frustrating. And teaching was fine. I didn't hate it. You know, it was enjoyable at points, but again, it felt like that 9 to 5, that being governed by someone else's schedule, someone else's time, and And I've spoke about that in a previous video, how that just causes a bit of like, I don't know, it's like the schedule looming over you. It doesn't let me think like clearly or properly or focus, and I don't want that. When I'm working on the business and working on my own time, I don't feel that at all. I feel so much better. I have so much more satisfaction and enjoyment from the work. It doesn't feel like work. So yeah, Vietnam wasn't an issue. There was no problems in Vietnam. It was just that I had to be home to really, if I was being true to myself and my future, I didn't want to waste another second not working on my future goals. So yeah, and I rinsed everything I could in Vietnam in terms of the business. You know, all the small little details that I might not have done being here, I did. Everything is in place for me to basically just get as much work done as possible for the next few months. Especially that Christmas build up. Obviously, it's a massive time and for people buying clothes, and also after Christmas in January when they've got all their Christmas money. So yeah, these next few months is literally just about uploading as much clothes stock as possible. I have bales in this other location that I'm going to, bales of clothes from wholesalers that I just need to crack open, wash and list. So I've got about 300 items I think to get through. So that, honestly, that won't even take that long, and then I'll order more stock if need be. So yeah, exciting times ahead, feeling good and focused. But yeah, the experience in Vietnam and being in a new country was amazing. Absolutely, I believe the experience gave me what it needed to, what it was meant to, and yeah, and now I need to act on that experience and use that experience and actually implement what I've learned and what I've realized. I can't, yeah, and so I guess it was. The easy option probably would have been to stay in Vietnam and finish out my contract with the schools, but yeah, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right anymore. But now that I'm home, it's like, I also, because I've left, it gives me no other choice. I can't come home and do nothing. Like, I don't have anything else. Like, I finished university, I finished school, I don't have a job. I didn't leave a job to go to Vietnam. No, I left university and I went to Vietnam. I'm coming back to essentially nothing in terms, if you exclude the business and that whole side of it. Like, I don't have anything really set up here anymore. So yeah, it's a risk, but it also forces me to really go all in with this. Like, I have no other choice. Like, this is it, and that doesn't scare me. I'm excited for that, and I cannot wait to get started. I mean, yeah. So yeah, it's my mind's in a great place, definitely. But we'll see. It's only been a day. It's not even been 24 hours. Literally, it's been about 12 hours since I got back here. But yeah, feeling good. Things are going in the right direction. So yeah. Now, you guys are gonna see me pack an order. Well, 3 orders. It's the first order I've packed in a good couple months. So, oh, this will be fun. We have just a scarf. We also have a little, if you can see, a little thank you business card that I got these when I was in Vietnam. I ordered them, so it's my first time putting one in. Simple as that. Stick the shipping label on. Done. Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday, actually. Skip Tuesday, but Tuesday was essentially the same as Monday. Just gym in the morning and then work for the rest of the day, essentially. Packing a few items, ordered some new stock, which once it arrives I'll take you guys through. I got some really nice bits actually for quite a good price. Yeah. So we'll go through that once it arrives. However, it is quarter to 7, almost 7 now, 10 to 7, and yeah, it is cold and it is still dark, and it would be so easy to just stay in bed. Like, these are the moments where I don't have anything getting me out of bed. You know what I mean? I don't have work. I have a boss. So if I don't turn up to work, then I'll get in trouble. It's not like that. No, like, I have to get myself out of bed. But see, when you, like, there's passion and you enjoy what you do, it doesn't take a lot. Sure, like, yeah, it'd be nice to go back to sleep for an hour. It's cold, but you've got this thing inside you that's telling you, no, you need to get up. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning, and to have that is, yeah, it's such a nice feeling, and you'll understand if you have that as well. But if not, then honestly keep looking for it, because it's a game changer. I used to be so bad at getting out of bed in the morning. I would lie in bed for hours, and I'm talking like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, I'd wake up late, I'd go to bed late. Like, my routine was awful. It was so bad, and it's because I didn't have that thing that was getting me up out. I didn't have that thing that was getting me out of bed in the morning. There was nothing like driving me out of bed. There's no hunger inside me that was like, all I wanted to do was get up and work. I had none of that, so I would just rot in bed for hours doing nothing. And then by the time I did get up, my brain was absolutely fried from dopamine, from scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, and my brain was fried before the day had even started. So to then concentrate on anything else that wasn't as exciting and giving me as much dopamine as scrolling, then I wasn't, then it was impossible to focus on anything else, and so my day was ruined in the first 2 hours. So now I make sure not to. The worst thing you can do as soon as you wake up is just start filling your brain with dopamine. Every day you get a reset of the dopamine. So if you wake up and the first thing you do is just absolutely frazzle your dopamine receptors with instant, like, hits gratification, then how are you going to do anything for a substantial amount of time that's meaningful and requires a little bit more effort? You're setting yourself up for failure. However, I also think that the problem with that and me lying in bed in the morning was my sleep. I was getting shit sleep. My sleep quality wasn't good. Yeah, I used to have caffeine quite late. I used to go to the gym late and I would have caffeine late. And I used to think, oh, I can still fall asleep taking caffeine late, it's fine. But I didn't realise that was still, although I could still fall asleep, it was obviously still having an impact when I was awake. I wasn't getting into, like, the most optimal deep rest, deep sleep. So that was having an impact. My sleep habits weren't great, and since then I've improved my sleep habits. I tend to go to bed at the same time every night. I go to bed in the morning. I wake up at the same time every day. So sleep same time, wake up same time, roughly. Getting that natural sunlight in the morning. Also a bit of sunlight in the evening. Before bed, like, limit the amount of blue light you get. I do have blue light glasses, which I actually have lost. I need to get a new pair. As well as taking supplements, I take magnesium glycinate and L-theanine. This is all recommended by Andrew Huberman, so yes, I'm not original or anything, but it makes a difference, and I always get 8 hours minimum, usually a little bit more. But yeah, sleep is a game changer. It is absolutely, yeah. Once I got my sleep dialed in, then everything else really kind of just fell into place. Like, I used to really struggle with sleep and waking up and getting out of bed in the morning, but since implementing those measures, then things have really changed. So I'd recommend that. Anyways, I'm digressing a little bit, going on a bit of a rant. Anyways, yeah, we're going to wrap it up here because I am moving tomorrow, so I need to pack all my stuff up today. And the video comes out tomorrow, so I won't film that. But me moving and getting settled in will all be in next week's video. I'll take you through the process of everything, how I photograph, where we wash stuff, all the stock. You're going to see a bit more into the business for sure, and I'm just going to be able to get stuck in, which I can't wait for. It's what I've been looking forward to when I've been in Vietnam this whole time. So yeah, leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.